Hello, everybody. I'm posting a video this week in order to discuss how we can make our discussion posts more in-depth about text. A lot of you guys have had really great comments and been really positive, but if you really want to prove to grow as students, then we need to dive even deeper into the text. So let's think today of the text as an ocean. A text is really varied, just like the ocean, and everybody who dives into it is going to have different reactions to it. If you've had a great experience time growing up next to the ocean, you're going to love it. If your first experience with the ocean was in a hurricane, you might hate it. People feel the same way about Shakespeare. They either love it or they hate it. Now, regardless of what your experience is with a text, you can still find in-depth things to say about it. The first thing I recommend you do is look for context. So what is context? Context is the background things going on in a text. It answers questions like, who is the author? What was the author's biography? What was their life like? When was this text published? What was going on in the time period when it was published? So let's think about the story of the Yellow Wallpaper. It was written by Charlotte Perkins Gilman, who herself went through very intense rest therapy. That really flavors a lot of what she says in the text and gives it a very strong feminist spin. The other thing you can consider when you're thinking about the text and you want to dive deeper is how you can connect. Finding connections to a text is essential if you want to dive deep into understanding its meaning. And you can connect to a text in many different ways. Film, TV shows, other books, or your own personal experience can really help you to connect to a text. Let's think about Romeo and Juliet, right? For two 14-year-old kids who fall in love. Maybe you relate to that. Maybe you once fell in love when you were 14. Or maybe you don't relate to it, but you did see a really cool movie the other week that had a similar theme. Those are both really great connections that can help you dive deeper into making better comments and stronger ideas on your discussion boards, kicking your grade up a bit. So when you're going to the discussion board this week to make a comment about our text, think about looking up the context and trying to make connections. Both of those ways will yield really good comments. I just know it. You guys are awesome. Please email me with any questions. Goodbye.